I actually met Hazard one time, and he told me that Thierry Henry was better than him.
Obviously.
Ayman, I heard you have a footy hot take that's gonna make people upset.
Man, listen up. BP, Paul Pogba is the best midfielder of all time. Don't tell me no Modric. Don't tell me no Zidane. Don't tell me no Xavi. BP.
He's the best midfielder of all time.
That's cringe.
The best?
Yes, the best.
Go on.
Yes,
go
the
on,
best.
Go
and
on.
look,
You're a guest, so
you cannot count that Man U era because that team is.
So how is he?
I'm saying
he's the best midfielder of all time, except for like 4 years of his career.
No, but I'm saying like at that time, because you can't count that. Look at Ronaldo when he went to Manchester United. So you're gonna say, oh, just because he went to Manchester United and had a bad seasons, even though he didn't even have a bad season. But I'm saying like, you're gonna say, oh, just because of that, he's not the GOAT.
So
yes. Wait, if you're not good for 4 years of your career or whatever, yes,
he was still
good. Get you.
He was still if you actually,
best midfielder in the world.
Yes, but I'm talking about
ever.
Yes.
What? Was he the best midfielder? Was he the best midfielder in the world when he was at Man United?
Yes, when he came.
When he was at Man United, he was the best midfielder in the world.
He won a World Cup. You gotta understand, he won a World Cup.
That's a great accomplishment. He's great.
And when he won that World Cup, he was the best player, the best midfielder. Bro,
Luka Modric won the Ballon d'Or that year.
I'm just saying, like that's what I'm saying. Like everybody, footy opinion is different. The way I look at footy, I don't look at footy with stats. Right, I look at
or a watcher.
No, I'm not even an R watcher. Just look at the way he plays. No, I've never seen a flary midfielder ever. Like everybody's like
Zinedine Zidane.
He wasn't even that flary. He wasn't that flary. He was a good like an elegant type of player. But Pogba had the elegance, the passes, the flair, the aura, everything. Imagine he went to Chelsea. Imagine Conte and Pogba was in Chelsea, bro. We will have a whole different conversation right now. We have like 5 Prems.
Bro, that's not how careers work. Imagine if Steven Gerrard had gone to Real Madrid. He would have won 5 La Liga titles.
Hell no. No.
Oh my God. So there's confidence, right? You can't deny the confidence.
Yeah,
I love a confident footballer. But there's one thing to just have like aura and be like naturally skilled, and it's another to be an unbelievable all-round player. I don't think Pogba has the all-round aspect to his game like that.
Who would you take? Pogba winning World Cup or a Ballon d'Or Luka Modric?
Ballon d'Or Luka Modric.
You're bugging. You're bugging.
Dude.
You're bugging.
No, I love Paul Pogba. I remember like watching the old Transfer Market, the YouTube compilations of his Juventus highlights. He is fantastic. He was fantastic.
One of the best goals ever is the slicey thing where he scores against Udinese.
And he was doing that on a regular with Juve. He was banging out volleys.
If you want to say that he is a top 10 midfielder of all time, I'm not, in his prime, I'm not mad about it.
I'm entertaining that conversation.
He is the best midfielder ever.
Ever, bro. Yeah.
That is
ever. Nobody plays like him. Nobody.
Yeah, in the same way that no one played like Fernando Torres at Liverpool for 2 years. That doesn't mean I'm sitting here going Torres is the GOAT.
Nah. That's a bad take, bro. Like Torres was okay. Like he wasn't like
He wasn't like
Like you can compare like Torres with Drogba. Like, but you won't put him in the GOAT category. But I'm talking about
he doesn't deserve to be. It's the same thing for Paul Pogba.
Nah, midfield wise, like he will dictate the game, whatever.
I don't think Pogba.
Dude had everything: the passes, the flair, the goals, the IQ, the defense. He's tall. Everything.
He's tall. Okay.
I'm talking about like
he's got the genes.
Everything you need in a midfielder, he had in one package.
Yeah, fantastic. But he only used it for 3 or 4 years, so it doesn't matter.
Nah, he used it when he was able to use it because of the environment. If you put Paul Pogba, but for real, if Pogba was in Madrid, how many UCLs you getting out of him?
Yeah, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
But he wasn't.
I'm not. Yeah, I know he wasn't.
So here's the thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, footy is not just like wherever God puts you. Like, whatever he puts you is kind of like where you kind of succeed.
Okay, fair play. But like in the same time, greatness in sports is defined by longevity.
That's why LeBron is the GOAT.
That's why LeBron is the best basketball
Imagine if you
player.
were like, LeBron was good for 3 years.
More impact than longevity.
But that's a whole separate...
Look at Hazard, bro. He didn't play for that long, but he still had like impact on a whole generation.
Is Hazard the greatest player of all time? Is he the greatest?
I ain't gonna lie, for me, he's the best Premier League player of all time.
Okay, can we get this guy off this podcast?
I'm gonna look up. Keep talking. I'm looking up the list.
So I can name you 5 players Premier League all time who are better than Eden Hazard.
I named them.
Steven Gerrard.
Hell no.
Mo Salah.
Hell no.
Thierry
Don't ever
Henry.
say no Mo Salah though. I ain't gonna lie. Let's not compare Salah to Hazard. I don't like that.
Henry, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
won a Ballon d'Or for Manchester United.
But look, I'm also a Ronaldo fan, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, nah. But he was there for not that long, like, so it don't really count.
What do you mean it doesn't really count?
It don't really count.
Why? He won a Ballon d'Or, it doesn't count?
He was very, like most of his career wasn't in the Prem.
Sure, but he's still.
But I'm talking about like the people that were in, like you said, Salah, Gerrard, Henry. Hazard is better. And look,
Hazard's better than Thierry Henry.
Yes, you know why? I don't define footy by stats.
You've said that,
right? I don't define footy by stats, right?
Or winning, or being on a successful team.
You know what?
Or being longevity.
I mean, I don't know the stat for that one, right? But if you can compare the man of the match, because I feel like the man of the match really, when you win the man of the match award, that means you was the best player on that whole team.
So you think Hazard? So just to clarify, you think Hazard is considered better than Henry because he's won more man of or MVP player of the match?
Nah, I guess he just had better. Well, he had more Prems, right?
Henry won 3, no?
How many Hazard won?
Thierry Henry won the Golden Boot 4 times, 3 FA Cups, 2 Premier League titles, including the Invincibles.
Look. We're not. Like I said, I don't want to talk about stats. Because look, Hazard was that type of player, right? Where he would dribble the whole field, right? Pass it to the right wing, and then the right wing will give a tap into the striker. That's nothing. He doesn't get no stats from that.
We should bring hockey assistants.
I actually met Hazard one time, and he told me that Thierry Henry was better than him.
Obviously.
I'm not kidding though. I did meet him. He was a very nice guy.
But yeah, like most football players that are actually nice, they will never say I'm better. They're always humble. Like, for example, have you ever heard Messi say I'm better than anyone?
I have a list. This is from GiveMeSport.com. It is the greatest central midfielder since 1990. I'm going to read out the top 20, and you're going to tell me Paul Pogba is better than this player or not. All right.
I'm going to shut up.
Number 20, we got Toni Kroos.
Yeah, he's better than.
Yeah, Riquelme.
Better than.
Yaya Toure.
Yep.
N'Golo Kante.
Yep.
Patrick Vieira.
Yep.
Sergio Busquets.
Yep.
Andrea Pirlo.
Yep.
Rodri.
Yep.
Paul Scholes.
Yep.
Frank Lampard.
Hell yeah.
Clarence Seedorf.
Yes.
Luka Modric.
Yes.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yes.
He's better than all of these guys.
How is Steven Gerrard not on that list?
Hold on. Kaká.
Yes.
Steven Gerrard.
Thank you.
Yes.
He's better than Steven Gerrard.
Yes.
You are.
What about Iniesta?
Yes.
What about Xavi?
Yes.
And Zidane? He's better than every one of those players.
Yes, bro. I feel like Zidane is probably the closest. Bro, Pogba is him. Y'all really don't know PP, bro.
Paul Pogba is like available to sign with someone right now.
Yep.
He's served his ban. He's whatever. He is back. There have been videos of him kicking a football around. Corbin first. Paul Pogba, where does he play next? Where should he play? What's his level?
MLS. He should play in MLS.
Where?
I think he's at MLS level. I mean, where? Like, it would be funny to see him for like a FC Cincinnati.
Where do you think he should play? What's his level right now?
To be honest,
like realistically, right? You can't just be like, I want to toss him into Madrid's midfield.
That's what I'm saying. Like me, I would like my pride would tell me that because I still think he could perform. But I'm just saying I still think he could perform. But because the stuff that he went through and the things that like no team is gonna sign him and be like, nah, we good.
Where do you think he could play?
But where he could play, which I think is a good fit for him. Kante. He need to go where Kante is at, right? Go to Etihad.
To Saudi?
Yeah, go to Etihad and play with Kante. With like they have Diaby, Kante, so they have like a good French group, right?
You're telling me that this man is the greatest midfielder of all time, and his level is Saudi.
He can start off in Saudi and come back to the Prem easy.
But I'm talking about you're right. He could get his legs, whatever. I'm talking about realistically, or I mean not realistically. What is his level? Like, what's the highest level he could play at right now?
Yeah, he could play easily in La Liga or Prem.
Yeah, but where? What club?
Like a top 4 club, like a title.
Where is he starting?
Like he could start at Juve again. He could play in Milan. He could play in Atletico Madrid. He could play Chelsea. I ain't gonna lie, Chelsea. We need.
You would start Pogba at Chelsea right now?
Yeah, I will start. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. That's PP, bro. Y'all don't.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Yo, hold on. Time is gonna come back, and hopefully I'm back for again. Where you gonna see his level? Watch.
Oh my God, we're gonna do this in 6 months again.
Especially
with Ayman.
After the Paul Pogba 2026 Ballon d'Or, Ayman's gonna be beating down the front door of this office to come in here.
No, what I'm saying also, because if he does perform and does what his thing, he gonna get called up again for the national team.
Well,
I would love it for him.
Yeah,
I love Paul Pogba.
If he gets called up again for the national team,
I will give you that one point, which is that Didier Deschamps did say that. And by the way, listen to the wording here. He didn't say Paul Pogba will be in the national team. He said, I am refusing to entirely close the door on it.
I like Paul Pogba. He's a great player.
He's
got some classics. He does have aura. Now, to say he's the greatest midfielder of all time, I think is nuts.
Watch.
But I love Paul Pogba, and I'm rooting for him, and I would actually love to see him make a comeback like that.